I'm scared of fillers because I don't want to look crazy. And I've also seen ultrasounds and believe it's migrating all over the face. What should I do?
I've been getting injectables done for over 12 years. I've never dissolved. I would say the last year I did do a little dissolver, but not fully dissolve, because I just been getting fillers placed for 12 years.
Yeah.
And I've had my entire face filled. There's no part of me that's real besides my nose is probably the realest part of me.
So I have these poor people that come to me and they spend $2,000 taking all the filler out of their face only to find out what they would really look like without all of it. And they're traumatized.
Yeah, I use filler to create things that you don't naturally have, like a chin, right?
Absolutely.
I used to have a square chin. Now I have a pointy chin.
You might not even have huge lips, but if that's the only thing done and the rest is all crinkly or small or just totally different, it doesn't look good. Hey everybody, it's me, Erin Alonso from DermFx, and today I'm here with Nina, one of the nurses at Orange. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
And we want to break away at some of the stupid fears about fillers. Man, is it annoying, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys, let's just break this down, and you don't need to be a scientist to figure it out. It's just called common freaking sense.
Right?
Here we go, right?
I know.
So here's the question. I'm scared of fillers because I don't want to look crazy. And I've also seen ultrasounds and believe it's migrating all over the face. What should I do?
Be happy it's there, right?
Yes.
Or else you need to put more filler there.
Right. That's the thing. If that means that you're having stimulation all over those areas. Who cares if it's all over your face?
Yeah, we naturally have hyaluronic acid in our face and in our skin. So when you're getting filler, it's because you have volume loss, right? So you need to restore it with filler. And so you are going to see it in your ultrasound.
The other scam I feel like that is totally going on with these poor patients is that somebody wants to take out all your filler so that you'll pay them to put it back in.
Yeah.
It's insane, you guys. I have these poor people that come to me and they spend $2,000 taking all the filler out of their face only to find out what they would really look like without all of it. And they're traumatized.
Yeah.
It's traumatizing for women.
100%. Because you pay all that money and you look great and you restored all that lost volume that you had.
That's right. And now you're going to go dissolve it all.
Yes. And not only when you dissolve it, you're dissolving your own body's natural hyaluronic
Yes, it
acid.
can. Yes.
So you look even more crepier and wrinklier and,
You just don't look good. It's just bad. No, I had a patient that and not only that, if you are going to dissolve filler, people make it age appropriate. My one patient she went somewhere else, they dissolved all the filler around her mouth saying it had migrated. Well, no, it didn't migrate. I put it there on purpose because she had lines and wrinkles all over the place. She had tic-tac-toe lines all over her mouth and all over her chin area. Nothing was migrated. It was put there on purpose. So she got all freaked by the word migrated and paid to have it dissolved, and then came and paid me huge money to put it back in.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Terrible.
And she's like, this is what I would have looked like underneath. And I'm like,
that
yes,
is so sad.
it
That is so sad that people
So
trick their clients.
the whole thing is I don't want
that.
to be on top of somebody else's art or whatever. If you're a good injector, I'm sorry, but you can inject on top of anything.
Well, I do believe in tactile dissolving. So there's certain areas where I'll dissolve
If it's
terrible, right?
If it's terrible and there's no finessing it into place or sometimes there's a gap underneath it or on the side of it or something you could totally fix by just adding a little bit of filler and not dissolving the whole thing and then making them fix two area. I don't know. I always think of I'm very conscious driven for the patients. And I know you are too, because that's just how we've been at DermFx forever. So I am never going to try to do something to make you have to do more, especially if I think I can fix it.
Right.
And I guess if there's areas that I don't think I could fix, then yes, you absolutely should dissolve it, or if something's really, really big and spoken. But usually I don't dissolve anything. I tell them, unless it's a unicorn horn, I'm usually not going to be dissolve this, dissolve that. I do have older patients, and I'll say that, and younger ones maybe that are super overfilled, but be ready for what's underneath there, because that's going to be the older version of you. They don't tell you that part.
No, they don't tell you that.
And I think having all of that, first of all, if it stayed there forever and it's hydrophilic, which means it loves water, I'm sorry, but I've been doing fillers for 25 years. I feel like my head would be the size of Saturn. I don't even think I'd be able to open my eyes or speak or anything. So
yes.
It's a little bit, the science is a little bit off with like real life stuff, right?
Yes. I feel like every case is different though, you know, like I've been getting injectables done for over 12 years. I've never dissolved. I would say the last like year I did do a little dissolver, but not like fully dissolve, because I just been getting fillers placed over and over and over for 12 years.
Yeah.
And I've had my entire face filled. Like there's no part of me that's real besides my nose is probably the realest part of me. Everything else is fake.
Okay.
But I'm okay with that. I like love it. I paid a lot of money. I worked really hard to like create my face. And so I've been getting I probably have 12 syringes in my lips total, because I do it every year. I do one full syringe for the last 12 years. And so I had a little migration and I just thought, okay, it's time. I saw like a shadow and I was like, oh, that I think it's time.
Yeah.
So I dissolved that and now everything looks natural.
Oh my gosh.
But I would never go and like dissolve everything. I'd be mortified how I look.
Me too.
Like,
it was like, dissolve. It's like I'm melting. It is traumatizing.
Right?
Yeah. My patient was teary-eyed. She couldn't believe what her face looked like.
I believe it.
And she thought that it had dissolved all her natural. She didn't believe she would look that bad. And I was like, well, you know, maybe it did do some of your natural stuff too. But I mean, she definitely aged her probably 15 years.
Wow. I mean, I've been getting filler done for 12 years and I have like 12 syringes in my lip. And for the first time, I've decided I'm going to just dissolve a little bit because I saw a little bit of migration there. Okay. Not terrible, but now like my lips look natural. No one would ever say, oh, your lips are fake. Well, they obviously are fake, you know, but they're really
not
well
like done. Yeah. And
terrible.
And they match your everything. They're like in proportion and all the rest.
Thank you.
Yeah. So not like in the day when I first started doing lips, I did my lips probably every 3 months.
Did you really?
But it was with cow collagen and it didn't last very long. So that's like what we had. And I remember that was when those big old bougie lips were the thing to have. And boy, did I love them too, because I never had any lips. So I was like, woo, let's get them going on. So I've had my lips done. I feel like if anything lasted in lips too, my lips would be, I probably couldn't even speak or eat or any, you know, my lips would be, I don't know. I wish it lasted longer. I wish,
I do too, like, so I don't have to do it every
my
year.
lips so I can see how much is still in there and if it's hydrophilic or not, you know. So anyway, I think you guys rest assured we have put so many millions and millions of syringes in people. You're not all of a sudden going to look like a billy goat or, you know, something wild is not going to happen. We have so many years of doing this that it's just another way, I think, to just throw fear and like almost a change. They're changing the industry by like what they're saying. It's like really weird. Like, so now everybody's like, oh, we have to go to stimulators only because of this, but well done is just well done, right?
Right.
There's an art to it.
When you're doing filler, it's very precise. When you're doing any biostimulatory things, yes, it is precise, but not really, right? Because you're just putting
shove it in there,
right. And you're like, okay, I think this is enough to stimulate enough volume. However, filler's precision, and it's exactly where I want it. I place it where I want it.
You do.
And it's instant gratification. It's instant results, right?
That's right.
And we have patients that want instant results. I want instant results.
Yeah.
As well as I use filler to create things that you don't naturally have, like a chin, right?
Absolutely.
I used to have a square chin. Now I have a pointy chin.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness for filler, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Right? I mean, and doing foundation. I think it's really important to use filler for foundation as well.
The bone is going away, so I feel like it's almost like bone cement in there. Like get that filler in there and tighten things up.
Exactly. It gives you that lift. It gives you that volume that you had before, but you just lose with time. So I'm all about filler. It's just finding the right person to do it is
That's right.
the most
you got to pick well.
thing.
You have to be on the same page. It's like commissioning somebody to do art.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It
you
really is.
You have to find your right artist.
You have to find your right artist. That's right. And like who is going to see what I see? Who's going to be on my same page? And, you know, there are people that sometimes I'm like, I don't think your chin should be any pointier. And they're like, I think it should be. And that's their right to say that. And I do make their chin pointier because that's the opinion about their face, right? So, you know, to each their own too is the other thing. I'm not one that some people are I can see being opinionated on some certain things, but I'm pretty easygoing if it's not unsafe or like unicorn looking. So,
oh, absolutely. And
that's how I kind of think of it.
Yes. And I'm all about like finding harmony in a patient's face as well.
That's right.
A lot of times people are like, I want lips like yours and I don't want to address anything else. I'm like, well, well, yes, let's do your lips, but at the same time, let's address the other issue, right?
Right.
You have other, the structures that support your lips. So let's look at the chin shadow. Let's look at the chin. Let's have cheeks to balance everything out, because you don't want this big lip and like
nothing else.
Nothing else.
That really stands out.
Yes.
And it looks like you might not even have huge lips, but if that's the only thing done and the rest is all like crinkly or small or just totally different, it doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't.
That's what happens, right?
Yes. Or a lot of times we'll have patients like, oh, just this line is bothering me, you know?
Right.
And yes, I can treat just this line, but there's a lot of things that causes that line to happen.
That's right.
Let's look at that, right?
Let's do that. I'm with you, yes. So that's a great approach. So I think you should all go along your way and not be worried about all these crazy things that people are saying about everything, and just find a way to feel and look your best. And we're here to offer that to you anytime, 7 days a week, and that's what we do. Yes. So see you guys soon. Thanks for joining in.